Hi everybody, this is a quick demonstration of a node package that I created called node-coldfusion-tester. To install it, we simply install it globally. So we'll put a -g here and we say node fusion tester. It'll get everything that we need. There we go, so that's done. Next thing, so it's installed and we want to start testing a project, for instance. So I will be going to a project inside of the API folder, and I want to test Exchange, for instance. So I'm going to open that in my terminal, and to get us started I am now going to use CF tester, and if I run it like that, it's going to tell me config not found, run CF tester init first. So let's do that, which will give us a chance to set up the configuration. So it's asking me for the host running your ColdFusion, and in my case that is the default localhost 8500. So I'm just going to enter into it. The path from the host to the root of your ColdFusion project, in my case that is API/exchange. The name of the folder in your project that contains the tests, and I'm gonna stick with the default test folder there. The list of folders inside your test folder containing different kinds of tests, for example integration and unit. The default is spec and unit, and I'm gonna stick to that as well. And then the path from the host to the test runner, and this is the HTML runner that comes with your testbox installation, which as it so happens I can also use the default value for. So, and then a suffix to be used for test files. So for instance, if I'm testing a file called cat, I would want the test file to be called cat spec, for instance. So my suffix is spec, and I'm gonna stick with that default. So now it's set up, and now it should actually work. So if I now run CF tester, we now get a whole different story here. It says watching files for changes on localhost 8500 API exchange. I see I'm missing a slash here. That's sad. I'll add it momentarily. But what this does is basically when I go into, and let me close this here, when I go into something that has a specification, say for instance I want to be testing my transfer plan spec, say I'm editing it and I'm doing something, so okay, I'm gonna add a +1 here and save my file. If I go back to my console, you'll see that I broke my test, and it ran the test in the background automatically. So it broke the test. It tells me where it's broken, line 49. This one is broken here, so I want to fix this. And now that I fixed it, you will see that now the test has run and everything is fine again. At the same time, I know this file is testing the transfer plan spec, and I know it's in the model folder. It's gonna be testing the transfer plan because it's suffixed by spec, so it's basically testing a file model transfer plan. So if that model transfer plan is now being edited, I'm not really going to edit it, I'm just gonna add a new line and save it. but you will see that then as well it knows by convention that it needs to run that test for that file. So this really speeds up our red-green cycle during development, and I'm sure it is something that we all will be able to enjoy tremendously.